Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. Yeah, the Chainlink chart is slow, really slow. Also here it seems like that this last rally to the upside also was just in 3 waves. Now that could of course become a larger 3-wave structure, but let's take a look at that. So first of all, we had a break above this resistance level here in July. So that was potentially bullish, right? Price did move up further, reached that trend line. Yeah, there was this descending trend line here. If we zoom out a little bit, you can see that the market seems to be rolling over slowly. So it's like, you know, at least we had here a bit of a straight range, and then suddenly it seems to be toppling over. And yeah, I hope it doesn't end up like that, but it could be. The risk is certainly still there. So we are not in a situation where we can say price has bottomed and made a lasting bear market low. It's too early for that, because this last low, yeah, down here, which was made on the 10th of June, this was in 3 waves. It was not a 5-wave move. Because it was in 3 waves, it's a bit unclear how it fits into the bigger picture. It could always become some kind of a weird triangle structure or something, but essentially what we need to see to confirm that a lasting low is in place, we need to see a 5-wave move, as you know. I know I sound like a broken record these days, but we haven't got it. We only have a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, a wave 3 up, potentially the wave 4 complete. And I did highlight to you that if we break above this descending trend line, we can explore if we get this 5th wave. I also wanted it to hold the $6.50 level, this support range here, not break below it, because a break below that would have triggered rather, I guess, more downside momentum. For me, there is potential bullish movement, at least a possibility, above that level. But if at any point we break below that level again, then we are basically below the previous breakout level, and it would be potentially bearish. Essentially what it needs to do, it needs to rally in 5 waves, and we need that 5th wave first. Only when we have this 5th wave, we have a reliable trade setup for higher, because then we can look for a pullback area, a support area in a wave 2 for a higher low. And this 5th wave would need to unfold in an ABC structure. So it's not that much of a problem if this move up here was just in 3 waves. It just adds to the, to the ambiguity, I would say, on this chart, because anything that's just moving in 3 waves, it just makes things less clear. So for example, if this is a 3-wave move up, it could just turn into a larger ABC structure. And that was a dog. And if it's a larger ABC structure, it could be our 5th wave, because we are looking for an ABC structure, because the wave 1 was an ABC. Yeah, the wave 2 anyway. The wave 3 was corrective, yeah, but probably rather a WXY structure. The move down and the move up as well. So one more high. It needs to get or give us a higher high above the, what level is that here? $8.40 level. That's essentially what we need to see, a high above that level. And then we have 5 waves, then we can look for a pullback support zone. Until then, things are very fluid, very much in movement. I don't see a clear setup at this stage, because, for example, the wave 4 here, yes, it might be finished, but the wave 4 might also unfold as a triangle, because we only have 3 waves down. So it might very well give us a short 3-wave move up, a 3-wave move down. See, that's sort of the stuff that will bore people out. And it could still make another high afterwards. So really what my comment also has been on Twitter earlier today, by the way, if you're not following us on Twitter, check that out. You'll find a link in the description, is that usually most movements that happen in markets, they don't demand any action, right? Trade what's clear. Nearly more important than knowing what to trade is that you know what not to trade. And you certainly don't want to trade unclear structures. And looking at the bigger picture, the trend is still down, or at best we are in a range. Okay, we're not yet in an uptrend here, very clearly we're not. So it needs that 5th wave to confirm that. But even then, looking at the daily chart, we want to break above 950. That's a really important resistance level. So yeah, overall, it is a chart that just needs patience. I mean, a grid bot is definitely a good strategy here, I think. But besides that, there is not much more going on. Even though we broke outside of the range to the downside here in June for a short period, it did not sustain below the previous lows. So we're back in this massive range, and I haven't got a clear bottoming structure because it only bottomed in 3 waves. Yeah, that's my update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.